which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally
man, I started
turns
it,
up,
man.
she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Aren't you
I
mind?
have
Fuck is
officially
this?
decided to
Who the hell commented?
ignore all such
I don't know.
attempts
I know you. I don't.
used. Let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big old brain.
What you're saying is that both the
they cut it
victim
off.
and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some...
He is actually. Shut up.
That have been taking part in these events.
Yeah, why you told me that?
Seriously?
You can't say that.
One of us killed Mukuro?
Man, I tell you, man,
Who
if
did
the
it?
game any
Who's the
good,
killer
they would
this
say,
time?
shut up. Like, damn. I'm just supposed to
We've
sit
already
down and
narrowed
watch the
down the list
content.
of possible
I
suspects.
can't ask no questions.
Hell yeah, the game good.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking
Look at
about,
Titty.
right, Makoto? Who
Oh
the evidence
snap!
points
Yes.
to?
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, hold on. What he said? Listen. Wait. What are we talking about? Wait.
I got it!
Alright. That was a guess, but hey, I got it.
To Kyoko and me, right? Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto.
Who's the
That's
main
why you're
character?
able to narrow down the list of suspects.
exactly so.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
This
Me
shit
and
is
Byakuya can both confirm that.
Who's the main character? The main character is me.
Well, it was after nighttime.
I'm the main
for
character.
Sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Nah, bro, shut up,
Then I
bro.
guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
Yo, why you just ask me these questions? The hell? Oh, so what? You can say it with your mouth. So what time was the body just? Oh shoot, I don't remember that. Are we guessing? Damn,
Shoot!
I got it wrong.
I got it!
First try.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Boy, say who the main character? Makoto. Makoto Naegi. Whoa, that's not his name. What the hell's his last name? Naegi. Mega. Hey, you can't say that.
Yo, she mad cute.
He's right. It had
Her?
to be around then.
Those glasses, yeah.
So we can be
The serial
totally
killer?
sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
That's Toko.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime.
Her alternate
So I
personality,
don't have an
genocide
alibi
Jack.
after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
But she don't like boys like me. She
We
like
ran into each other in the
boys
bathroom,
like it.
right?
What is he at? Hold on.
Around... Oh,
Like
yeah.
Byakuya.
Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Easy. I know what it is.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
So Makoto, if you have
Alright, so
any
I have to shoot this
objections, now would
7:30.
be the- We've established a
Time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Damn.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
And Makoto doesn't.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Yo, scientists be like, yo, bro. I know what to do because I'm a scientist. Bro, shut the fuck up.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Okay.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I don't get it.
And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
I don't get it. 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 I'm gonna let them talk. Talk it out.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I swear it's sprinklers, bro.
Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
No, that's wrong.
Get it there, man. Objection.
Bitch, nigga.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
See, sometimes I feel like they choose to shoot the bullet in the most unnecessary places. You don't have to say that. You have to say, yo, if the body was there between that time, it got wet because of the sprinklers.
Every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Yeah, he ain't capping.
Hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
That was actually my track card. Dumb nigga alert.
The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
Dumb bitch.
I'm wrong?
Yeah,
How?
Tupac had
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
Oh my god, not another oh? This.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Objection.
I
Objection.
hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything!
Dumb bitch.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it. Just remember what the body was like after the
Mad
explosion,
dramatic.
and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Yeah.
The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely
Yo, this
dry.
nigga kinda low as it. He good.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Nobody knows. There's no recollection. I don't think he's good.
The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Not by me, of course.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Only the part on fire. Nigga, whole body on
I
fire.
guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place 7:30 7:30 in the
You
morning.
get every so stupid question.
Which means she must
Are you
have been
winning,
killed
son?
sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Jaden is growing out his hair again, I guess.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Okay, look at her face on the left. She's sort of
So are
spazzing.
you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
Damn.
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient. The spring murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
They set me up, bro. I'm jacking it. They set me up.
Wait, and what might that be?
Shoot!
covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
He said that.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the bottom, of course it didn't get dirty.
By covering the body with the tarp,
So what do I shoot the bullet
killer
at?
prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Shoot. I don't think that's
By
it though.
covering the body, killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the
What? That was an
sprinkler-
accident. Ooh, I'm so lucky. If they had to make the body not get wet.
got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
What? It's not that. Where do I shoot the bullet at?
Covering the body with the killer prevented it from getting...
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
I think it was that. I think it was the first thing he said.
It was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down, of course it didn't get dirty.
Wow. Them boys took my bullet away.
By covering the body with the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side...
Alright, so I was right. I was right.
By covering the body, the killer prevents...
So the reason that is because the spring, but the underside, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No.
So I tried to do that the first time they freaking blocked my damn bullet.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right?
No.
You would jerk.
Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you.
What?
If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Thus, washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
You know why? My grandma has so many kids, right? So many kids.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
When did I say
I know!
PlayStation?
They could have
I
grabbed some
said
of the
that's
blood
some
packs
shit.
from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi
Wait,
did,
is it
right?
actually, yeah?
When he pretended to be dead?
PlayStation.
No, that's not what happened
You
this
do.
time.
So when did?
The killer got
Stop
the blood
listening.
from right there in the garden.
Okay.
Bitch. Alright, fuck you too. Alright, the fuck? Don't listen to me.
I got it!
Said that's some shit.
Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
Get the ass, Ronald.
When I checked
Oh,
the
yeah.
chicken coop
Chicken
before
niggas.
the murder, there were 5 chickens.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chicken niggas.
But after the murder, there were
What
only
the
4.
fuck? They gonna kill my nigga, what?
So, you're saying someone
That
killed
shit
the
delayed by
chicken
like
and then covered the body
10
with its
seconds,
blood?
maybe.
That boy gone.
That's
He
messed
took
up.
homie.
Killing a living thing just to do something like
Why they
that?
took their homie like that?
Boy is dead.
They should have at least eaten it.
Yeah, she been dead.
I wonder
She was
if
second-
the
she was the
killer had
second
to
body.
get the blood from the scene
Well, not
so
the
when she
second-
spotted walking around.
Second person killed.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
There's no denying
By him
that a
right there on
chicken
the
went
right.
missing, which provides
I
a
was
basis
about to
for
say
my
something
theory.
real promiscuous when that boy is only 14.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still
Who?
doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp
Nah,
to
they all
avoid
high
the
school,
water
man. They all
and
was
then
like
covered
seniors
the
or
body
something.
in blood,
We
right?
talking about sex and all that. You missed
But
out.
if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the
I
ground
will tap that
around the
little
body.
nigga ass. You, whoa, that sounds so wrong.
But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's
Why the fuck you
clothing
really
had
look
blood
like
on
a
it.
girl? Like, come on.
The ground
That shit ain't
was
safe.
completely clean.
Sony, just to
I
be
have to
clear, he's
agree,
18.
that certainly is
Just
strange.
like, just like, hey man, they can't tell you nothing. What, they on my gaze?
Maybe they
But just
covered
like,
the blood beforehand.
Yeah, if you man be Sony, you're homophobic.
just like, whatchamacallit,
When you discovered
Assassination
the body,
Classroom, main
was it
character's a
wearing the
damn
coat like
boy.
it normally would?
Homie looked like, I thought that was a girl for like the first 10 episodes.
I think so.
I was watching it in Japanese, I thought it was a
I'ma do
girl.
this to her.
Wait, no. The head was
Oh,
through
it's
the
a
neck
nigga?
hole, but the arms
I
weren't
ain't
in
gonna
the
do this to her
sleeves.
no more.
Then
That boy
that
grinning on
settles
the
it.
floor. Rest in peace, your boy.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood. This series
so
of cover-ups was meant to disguise
I
the
want some
actual
freaking
time the murder
Chinese
occurred.
burger.
They wanted us to think the murder
Guess what,
happened
we don't got
sometime
that shit.
after the sprinklers
So
had gone off, at
in the morning,
7:30.
I'm about to make some cheesy ass pasta sauce again. That shit will be
If
bomb.
that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
I was laughing at the stupidest you said. I
They'd
wish
be
someone
done
would
in
make
no
some
time.
cheap pasta sauce. What the hell?
But still,
Pina,
What's
after
almost some
you met
damn
up with
cheesy
Makoto in
pasta
the dining
sauce.
hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
that's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
Yeah, why they on my meat? I didn't do that. What the fuck? I was asleep. Boy can't go to sleep. Yo, smack out her stupid face, yo. Oh.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
This nigga.
Oh!
Nigga, if you fucking
See?
fail, y'all all
Pretty good
die.
idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
Damn. Why he
You
talks
know
like
that
that?
knife we found all black and burnt?
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Damn, they gave me the stupid knife. I said I didn't want it.
Yeah, I want to rub up on. I want to rub up on her titties and shit, and make her a fucking booty hole stink.
Yo, what?
I don't even know, but I'm horny.
Horny nigga laundry bag.
Horny nigga laundry basket.
You don't seem surprised.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it.
My nigga, if I said that's the knife that somebody took from me while I was sleeping, y'all gonna be like, okay, nigga, you're fucking dumb nigga. You going to jail. You dying.
Very suspicious indeed.
Get
The
your-
knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
I can't believe I defended you, bro.
I'm totally convinced you did it. 1,000% convinced.
I'm so sweet. Where's Devil May Cry?
Damn, everybody on my meat.
Objection.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her. So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Such a fat. Wait, I didn't read what it said.
We found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one.
It
It
say
really
you
is,
gotta-
isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question.
That's it. That's it.
You took that knife
That's it. Hold on.
of yours and killed her with it.
No.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto. The knife we found... and lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did.
Just because I had that automatically makes me the killer.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
It's this.
So
It's
there's
this
no
stupid
question.
line right here. It's that one.
You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto. The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
Fucking bro.
It really is.
Fucking bro. I'm gonna
If he did
shoot
have
it.
that knife,
That seals it. Just because I had the knife, that automatically makes me the killer?
well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
I knew it.
Shoot!
The knife we found, it's the same one. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic...
Well, so there's no... You took that knife...
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
Mikado. Oh, I'm a
The
dumb
knife we
dumb.
found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave to Makoto. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Just because I had that automatic...
Well, getting stabbed is what...
Shut the fuck
No,
up.
it's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, The knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body.
Yo, catch his ass. Why he yelling?
Meaning,
oh shit.
If she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention. I was on my phone.
Objection. Yo, object this dick in your ass. How about that?
Is this really the end for all of us?
Oh.
I refuse to give up yet. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her!
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
And the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic-level spontaneous combustion!
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Shoot, every time I look at my damn phone.
I got it! After the explosion, he found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural. Because, of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
Damn, I can't do nothing on my phone.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
Oh, my shit just
And
popped.
it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head. Shoot!
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
She was...
And it wasn't me, and then...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it!
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot, over the rebound.
The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill...
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me, and then...
Oh yeah! That's gotta be it!
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Yo, Jeff this
Didn't kill
bitch.
her for...
Well,
Yeah.
She was already...
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's...
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire...
then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be...
No,
Gotcha.
it's wrong! Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
Yeah, they slapped that bitch.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body?
Pussy
They
one.
didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then... What was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh! I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
They're retarded.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Oh, what? He's pulling that down. What? The real murder weapon. I'm not playing Modern Warfare, no. I have no clue.
I got it!
Oh wow.
Kokoro was hit in the back of the head with something. And that's what killed her. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kinda weird. Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master! You have no right! I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
The Titan. titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talking back to math, you have no right!
The titanium, it was in the dojo.
I have no doubt that was the murder
Are
weapon.
you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Because in the Monokuma, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talking back to you have no right!
I suck. I suck so damn
The
bad.
titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
It said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin. Talking back to you have no right!
The titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound
It said the weapon must have been about as thick as it seems like an arrow would just be too.
No, it's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto? What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to. The death of us all, remember?
Of course I remember. The one thing that proves Kyoko was
Yo,
in
boy,
the dojo is
I just got cereal.
right here.
Okay.
The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent
Bro, I just got
alibi, your
cereal,
clear
man.
motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
This
This all proves that you are the true
Yo, yes,
culprit.
what time?
You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold
like
on
that?
a second.
Sure.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
Oh, he's trying to. He's
It's not
so
that I want
smart,
to
boy.
defend her. It's just
He's most likely
there's
wrong.
one more thing I need to
Oh
ask
yeah,
her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why?
So,
And what were you doing?
when you get your PS5, what games you playing?
That's what I need to know.
You know the usual Assassin's Creed.
I was just... Protecting
yeah,
you.
the
Speed 'em up.
games, you know. Yeah. Might as well get the new games. Like, who the fuck
Devil
gonna
May
buy
Cry 5?
PlayStation 5? Oh yeah.
I ain't buying it
Okay,
over.
Virgil.
They may just, you know, read.
If the game share still work the same.
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over.
She mad sexy, bro.
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than
really sound
anyone
like
I
Big
didn't
Dick in
do
my
it.
ass,
Can you
okay?
tell me I'm wrong?
And
I should know.
you better take my shit, you fucking hoe.
Because he got the key. He got the key. He has the key to her room, you dumbass.
I thought she had the key to her heart.
Okay.
Words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly, I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Dang it, I think I did that wrong.
Shoot!
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly, I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
What are you?
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated it. You said I hid
And then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly,
I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
I don't know which one to shoot.
Master would never hide.
There's proof that you aren't the
Look
culprit.
at it. Never mind. I knew it. I knew that.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room.
Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
then obviously I had no way of getting in.
You dumb fuck.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Yeah,
You're
shut the hell
finally
up.
starting to understand.
He feeling stupid. What? Nani? This nigga thinking. And this nigga chewing.
Everybody get out on the floor. AK, damn.
What's the damn lie?
There was a lie hidden within...
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Shoot.
I... didn't have the key because I've given it to Byakuya. There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong.
Easy.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school. Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
Put way too much milk.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap. And I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Then Kyoko aren't the killer?
Okay, time.
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is...
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for... But I guess we already know...
Wait, I did that wrong? Wait, I could have chose to save her? No, she can't die.
Now then, I prepared a... Let's give it...
Shoot, I didn't want her to die. I did that wrong? Nah, bro, something not right, bro. Nah, bro, she's not supposed to. She's a detective. Bro, she can't die, bro. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I don't think I was supposed to do that. What? She had babies with all three of them.
No! This isn't...
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim? Well, have you decided to accept? I see. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko did.
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You!
But of course, I have an alibi. From night, I couldn't possibly have killed them.
Someone had to put...
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be...
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. Let's think about it one more time.
Huh?
First of all, there's something off about this entire... Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why... this has to be...
Okay, time. Huh?
My
Time's
God, I'm dead. Bro, how am I supposed to do this? I don't get it. Oh wait, what? I'm dead. That's supposed to happen? I'm supposed to die? Nani? I didn't. I skipped it.
Now,
Oh.
who will be chosen as the blackened? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I can't die, bro.
Yes, indeed. Yep. Hey! Shing! Thrills! Chill!
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Let's give it everything!
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm playing the game, bro. Why do I want to play Call of Duty every day? I hate when they keep calling my phone like this, yo. Like, that's mad annoying. When somebody actually calling me, I don't feel like picking up my phone. We're teaching about sperm. You see the board? What's it, the fuck?
This...
It would seem...
What the heck?
In other words... Calm down. In other words...
What?
So...
Sweet, I'm dead. Bro, this is the beginning of the game. Nani the fuck? Hard dick. Bro, he just saying nothing, bro. Hurry up. Shut your gay ass up. Oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. Look, you can't hear nothing. Damn, controls inverted.
Just a second. It smells awful.
The fuck?
Indeed. So... Hey.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
So...
What time is it?
You... Indeed.
36.
What? 136. Oh.
136.
Yo, Tasha gonna come walk all up in my face and yawn with her bad breath.
However, it's true. In other words, indeed, I... Makoto. That's right. It would seem... Hey. Indeed. However... Why is that?
Tasha, don't come on my arm twitching like a crackhead.
Correct. However...
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Listen. Hey. Correct.
Man, who lived down there? Jesus?
So... Correct. So...
I knew it. I knew it.
In other words... No matter what? So, However... So... It's true. Indeed. Correct. However...
So can we leave?
However... Anyway... Indeed. Correct. That's right. In other words, hey. Indeed. Anyway... Correct. However... Correct.
Pass.
Correct. Indeed. Correct. In other words, Makoto. Indeed. That's right. It would seem... Indeed.
Oh shit. Imagine that shit going up your ass.
What's up, dog?
I got a trophy.
Anyway... Indeed. That's right. It's true. Indeed.
I wonder how the ending of this game got to be. What you think these niggas are?
And robots.
Ultimate panel. That's so
Oh shit.
Hey,
Look, what you looking? Watch your eyes, man. What you looking at? He dirty. What you looking at? What is he looking at? Look, get your mind out the
Oh,
gutter.
you think we can eat her ass if she was like a detective?
Detective.
so... Wrong. Right. Indeed. It's true.
Dangan, that's cool, listen.
However, I...
Dangan, that's cool, listen. Please, I will look.
What? Wrong. However, I... So... However... Right. I... However... So... However... I... Correct. Wrong. Hey. Indeed. That's right.
Niggas don't be saying nothing.
Whew.
Nigga hole, nigga hole.
My ass is.
Man, you smell like stink, nigga ass.
Listen. So then, in other words, however, because, so,
Nigga ass.
right,
I just don't fucking cook on this shit.
indeed. Shall we go?
Bitch.
Bitch, what? Gucci flip flops, you bitchy, you sucks.
And who the fuck in this gym?
Washing the car.
Well now. I don't believe it!
What?
Shing! Making me...
Right. However, now,
Hey!
however,
Oh shit, yo, Malay, she caught this nigga. That nigga said, huh? He the imposter, bro.
Niggas beating me.
right. Indeed.
Oh shit. Internet quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay.
However,
You used to see it? What?
See that thing pop up.
am I wrong?
Yo. Oh shit.
Listen to me.
Oh shit. Yo, he quiet. He quiet. Oh shit. He talking.
Well?
Well, that doesn't matter. That's right. Because
Oh shit. Yo, Malik, this nigga. He's stuck.
however,
Boy, stand up that. He's stuttering.
What the heck?
indeed.
Yo, Malik, you know what they say about the absence of evidence?
Hey,
The absence of evidence is the evidence of the absence.
That you said that wrong. You said that all time wrong.
indeed.
The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Yeah, that's the shot. Damn, nigga,
Nah, continue here talking. Ayo,
Listen to me.
you know what I was gonna say.
I know what I was gonna say. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. And that's a fact.
This nigga can't be
So just because there's no evidence to say that this boy Monokuma did it, doesn't mean that he ain't do it. Because the absence evidence is not the evidence of absence.
That's what we have to do. It's true.
I slap my dick on you.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope in despair.
Oh shit,
Hey,
come on, me with this Gallic gun.
Barrett! What's wrong?
in other words,
You guys! I can barely contain myself! Barrett! You guys! I can barely contain myself!
Bro, from the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure I know who you are. And Malik, if you didn't figure it out from when you see me playing it for the first time, you might be stupid.
Huh?
The Bears. You don't know the Bears?
Yo, that's Chief Keef. Yeah.
Who's it?
Yo, that's Zetsu.
This nigga. It's a damn robot. This was a person.
Oh man, he ain't tricking me.
First of all, what gender do you think the bear is?
A fucking ostrich, that's what it is.
Wow. This nigga dumb as fuck.
listen to me.
That's not a dumb answer. Fucking ostrich is in between. Get your facts right, buddy. Get your mind out of
Hey.
the gutter.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Hey,
okay. Why you
What the fuck?
listen.
Malik, you hear what you see what he just said? What he said?
what you say?
Now I'm
Exactly
really
Wait, he said when this whole thing started, right? There was 16 students in this game. 16 students. Everybody has been killed by somebody in here or executed. We've seen everybody that got executed. There's been 1, 2, 3. There's 4 executions? There was 3 executions. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
5. This is 8 people that have been clapped. 8 people left, right? Now, the person from the last trial, we never got to see them, but they got killed. And the only other person besides that who's been killed by Monokuma besides the execution was the girl from the beginning. Now, if it ain't Shorty just now who got clapped, cause she dead, and you see her blow up, then the bear has to be. Man, this nigga fucking dumb. This boy stupid.
However.
Yeah, my control line.
So.
It's the girl from the beginning, Malik, you idiot. What?
I wasn't paying attention.
Wow.
So...
What had me explain all that to not pay attention? What's somebody, yeah, explain it. Just not pay attention.
I was paying attention.
You just said you wasn't.
Oh, man.
This nigga, boy.
Listen. Indeed. However, in other words, so it would seem.
Exactly. Just as I suspected. It's that nigga bitch. And the wall. Pretty easy if you ask me. GG.
In other words.
Hey yo, this detective
Correct.
bitch kinda cute though.
Hey.
She got penis.
What?
That's right.
This is a joke. What's up? What? He about to kill himself. I'll finish this tomorrow.